Welcome to our Fact channel. Here you'll discover a mix of popular, surprising, and even hidden facts about a wide range of topics. In this video, we're diving into some fascinating facts about Earth's satellite, the Moon. Let's get started. The Moon is thought to have formed about 4.5 billion years ago, possibly from debris after a Mars-sized body collided with Earth. Just like Earth has earthquakes, the Moon experiences moonquakes caused by the gravitational pull of Earth. The Moon moves about 3.8 cm away from Earth each year. In the distant future, this could change the length of Earth's day. The Moon lacks an atmosphere, so it experiences extreme temperatures, from scorching 127 deg C in the day to freezing 173 deg G at night. There is no permanent dark side of the Moon. It rotates in sync with Earth, so we always see the same side from our planet. In recent years, scientists confirmed the presence of water on the Moon in the form of ice, found mostly in permanently shadowed craters near the poles. The Moon's gravity is responsible for the tides on Earth. Its pull causes the rise and fall of ocean levels. The Moon was volcanically active billions of years ago. Lava flows created the dark seas we see on its surface, called Maria. Gravity on the Moon is only 1/6 of Earth's gravity, which is why astronauts can hop and bounce on its surface. Because there is no atmosphere, sound cannot travel on the Moon, making it completely silent. Moon dust is sharp and abrasive, and it stuck to astronaut suits during Apollo missions. It can cause lung damage if inhaled. The Moon doesn't produce its own light. It shines by reflecting sunlight, which is why we see it so brightly from Earth. Some studies suggest that the full Moon may influence human sleep patterns, potentially causing people to sleep less deeply. The Moon is covered in craters from millions of impacts over billions of years. Without an atmosphere, there's no protection from meteors and space debris. The tallest mountains on the Moon, like Mons Huygens, are over 4,700 meters high, formed by ancient impacts and volcanic activity. The Moon's gravitational pull causes a tidal braking effect, which is gradually slowing Earth's rotation over time. Unlike Earth, the Moon does not have a strong magnetic field. It has weak localized fields, which suggest it once had a magnetic core. Before humans landed on the Moon, robotic missions like Lunar 2 and Surveyor explored its surface and sent data back to Earth. The Moon isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly egg-shaped, with the larger end pointed toward Earth due to gravitational forces. The Moon can appear much larger when it's close to the horizon, but this is just an optical illusion caused by the way we perceive the sky. A solar eclipse happens when the Moon passes between Earth and the Sun, blocking sunlight and casting a shadow on Earth. Based on studies of lunar rocks, scientists estimate that the Moon is about 4.5 billion years old, nearly as old as the solar system itself. Across different cultures, the Moon has been a symbol of gods, goddesses, and legends, influencing myths about fertility, time, and balance. Some animals, like corals and sea turtles, use the light of the full Moon to time their reproduction, while nocturnal creatures are more active during certain phases. The moon has extreme temperature changes because of its lack of atmosphere, ranging from 127-day GC in sunlight to 173-day GAC in the shade. The moon has been slowly shrinking as its interior cools, causing its surface to wrinkle and form ridges called lunar scarps. The dark patches on the moon, called Maria Latin for seas, are ancient lava plains formed by volcanic activity billions of years ago. The moon rotates at the same rate it orbits Earth, which is why we always see the same side of the moon, called tidal locking. For centuries, farmers have used the phases of the moon to guide planting and harvesting, believing it affects plant growth. Without an atmosphere, there's no wind on the moon, meaning footprints left by astronauts will remain there for millions of years. The first spacecraft to reach the moon was the Soviet Union's Luna 2 in 1959, crashing into the lunar surface. Each year, the moon drifts about 3.8 centimeters away from Earth, which has been happening for over 1 billion years. The moon is the only natural satellite of Earth, and compared to other moons in the solar system, it is unusually large relative to its planet. Since the moon has no atmosphere, there's no weather, wind, or clouds, meaning its surface remains largely unchanged over millions of years. On the moon, gravity is only 1/6 as strong as Earth's, which is why astronauts were able to take giant leaps during their moonwalks. The moon's gravitational pull helps to stabilize Earth's axial tilt, which is responsible for the seasons. The moon's surface is covered in a fine layer of dust or regolith, which is created by billions of years of impacts from meteoroids. While the moon has water ice in its craters, there is no liquid water on its surface due to the lack of atmosphere and extremely cold temperatures. Humans have only explored the moon's surface during the Apollo missions between 1969 and 1972. Since then, only robotic missions have visited. Although the moon looks bright in the night sky, its surface is actually quite dark, with a reflectivity similar to asphalt. The moon's orbit around Earth is not a perfect circle, but elliptical, meaning its distance from Earth changes throughout the month. Both solar and lunar eclipses are caused by the positions of the moon, Earth, and Sun aligning in space, casting shadows on either the Earth or the moon. Unlike Earth, the moon does not have a global magnetic field, though some of its rocks are magnetized, suggesting it once had a magnetic core. The phases of the moon change as it orbits Earth, cycling from new moon to full moon and back again every 29.5 days. The gravitational pull of the moon causes Earth's ocean tides, creating a regular rise and fall in sea levels that vary with the lunar cycle. The moon is larger than Pluto, with a diameter of 3,474. The far side of the moon, often mistakenly called the dark side, was first seen by humans during the Apollo missions. It is rugged and covered in more craters. Lunar and solar eclipses are directly caused by the moon's orbit around Earth, aligning perfectly to cast shadows and create stunning celestial events. Some of the moon's largest craters, like the South Pole Aitken Basin, are thought to be the result of massive impacts billions of years ago. Despite how bright it looks, the moon reflects only about 12% of the sunlight that hits it, making it less reflective than Earth's clouds or ice. The moon's gravitational pull has gradually slowed Earth's rotation, making our days longer over time. In the distant past, days were much shorter. Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon on July 20th, 1969, during NASA's Apollo 11 mission, a landmark event in space exploration history. The lighter areas of the moon, called lunar highlands, are higher in altitude than the darker Maria and are made of older, anorthositic rocks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing facts. See you in the next video.